Hey, what's going on, Corvette Cruising fam? This is me, Ed. This video today is going to be twofold. I'm going to talk about my long-range trip to Northern Virginia and then back to Michigan. So we're going to talk about that. But then I want to also talk about how I prepared for that long-range trip. You know, storage, how the vehicle handled, those kinds of things, different things that went on the trip. So I need you to like, subscribe, and click that bell notification to be notified whenever I produce a new video. And how I'm going to do is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do a walk and talk. I'm going to wash the car because the car took on a lot of bugs. All right, let's go. Bugs, I'm going to pull it out in a minute so you can see all of the bugs that it took on. The PPF that came out real good, so very happy with that. But we got to get these bugs off, and we'll do so shortly. These are all the things that I'm going to use to clean the car. So we'll talk about what went into the car in just a second, but I want to put all the cleaning supplies on the table first. What I'm going to do, you guys, is we're going to power wash it today. So that's why you see the power washer here. First of all, we'll use a 2 buckets, not a 2 bucket method system. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to use 2 buckets. One of the buckets is going to be just strictly for the tires, the wheels and tires. So I'm just going to put some regular soap in that. I'll clean the tire portion off with the wheel and tire. I use that Adams wheel and tire to do that. And then I also use this long spindle here to get back into the barrels. I utilize, and then one of them, this one is for the tires. So I'll use that for the tires. And then this one, the one that looks a little bit better, that's the one for the car. So what I'll do is, like the emblem on the car, I'll clean off in between that with that. So it's the reset in the dispenser. I use these towels. These are cloth towels, if you will, and they have no edges, you'll see. So I'll use those that'll dry it. I do have a Master Blaster dryer. I'm not gonna use that today, but I do have that just in case I don't wanna touch the car. Some of you guys don't like to touch the car. That's fine, that's cool. You know, do whatever you like, but I'm gonna touch the car today because, hey, guess what? It's been out there and I need to make sure that I'm aware of any scratches or whatever. Reset in a bucket, and then I'm going to also use this mitt right here in order to wash the car. Again, like I said, I like to touch the car. Some people will say, hey, once you put the foam on it, don't touch it. No, I'm going to touch my car. I want to make sure that I get all the bugs off the cracks and crevices. It was on a long trip. We did 1,200 miles literally in 2 days. Once I dry the car off using these towels, what I'll do is sometimes, I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I'll use some drying agents, this wet coat drying agent. To be truthful with you guys, I'm not a real big fan of it. It's okay. It felt a little streaky to me, so I'm not going to use it today. But I just wanted to show you guys. This is my secret sauce right here. That's this G-Max graphene detail spray. I love that stuff. This is some good stuff. I use this on the car as a detailer. Sometimes I'll use it as a drying agent, and of course, these are the towels that I use. And then once I get to the tires, I will shine them up. I use gel. You know, some people don't like to use gel. You use whatever you want to use. But I like to use gel on my tires. And then I purchase these online. That just is an applicator to put the gel on the tire. And then I shine up the exhaust pipes. This is my old motorcycle trick. I shared this back when I had my C7. It's my old motorcycle trick. This is what I used to shine up my chrome with. And so, hey, I brought it over to the Corvette and it works good. You'll see the yellow microfiber towel right there. But then also I use the old school diaper. Yeah, y'all, I still use that old school diaper. So that works fine as well. So that's what I'm going to be using to wash the car. But I packed for a 5-day trip, and I utilized the small travel luggage, and so I could get this on an airplane, and it's a good size. And so I use that, just put that boom right here in my trunk, in there, you know, again, 5 days worth of items. And then I also utilize this small cooler. You know, when I travel for long distances like that, especially in the vet, I just use small drinks. I got the small Gatorade, and then I use a small water. Don't try to drink that much on the trip, but you know, I'm not a big stopper much. Once we get going, I like to get going, okay? So with that said, let's get going. Let's start the wash, and we'll talk a little bit more as I get going. Okay, like I told you guys before, I'm gonna use the first bucket, which just have the foam wash in it, just some regular foam wash. That's going to just wash the tires. I'm gonna do a little bit of soaking on the front because I do have a lot of bugs on there, but I'm just gonna wash the tires, the wheels and tires first. I'm not gonna bore you guys with all that, but I'm gonna wash the wheels and tires first, and then I'm going to foam the car down and get it nice and clean. Okay, just a couple things just real quick. Again, I'm violating a couple rules here because it is very warm outside today, and they say, hey, don't wash your car when it's real warm outside. But you know what? I'll wash it. It's my car. I'll wash it if I want to, and everything will be all right. What I'm gonna do is I'll just wash it I always wash it in sections when it's hot. The car itself is not hot. The car has been in the garage. It's just hot today. And so the car, that was the first time it started up today when I started it. So I'm not worried about that, y'all. So I'll just rinse her off. And again, I just kind of letting some of them bugs soak a little bit. And then I go to work, wash my tires, foam them up real good, get in there, foam them up real good. And this is that Adams tire cleaner. What I generally do is I generally don't try to mix the solutions, if you will. What I'll do is I'll go in and I'll wash the tire. I'll go in with this long barrel here, and I'll wash the tire, wash it all the way back, watch each and every crevice, get it nice and clean. People always comment, they say, man, how you keep your car so clean? Well, that's because I wash it. And I'll wash these little crevices, get back there, get all the proper things to use to keep it nice and clean. And so I just do. I went to Northern Virginia and go on to North Carolina. That's where my niece is. So that's where I was headed, to North Carolina with her. And then once I got to Northern Virginia, what happened was we looked on the map and they said it was severe weather. And I'm like, what happened? Where'd it come from? And all of a sudden it just literally came out of nowhere. So what I generally would do, I'll do this on this first tire just so you'll see. I won't dip this brush back in this solution. I won't do that and then go back over my tires. I don't think it will hurt it, or my wheels. I don't think it will hurt it, but I just don't like to do it, y'all. And it's my car. Do what you want with your car. So, and all I'm doing with this is just cleaning the black part off. It's got kind of a bristle brush, and that is just for my tires. I'm just cleaning the tires off. All right. So then I go on out and I rinse. And of course it's not going to be a whole lot of dirt because that's just the way I roll, y'all. That's just the way I roll. So get it nice and rinsed off, and then we move on to the next tire. All right, so you guys can see that it is a very hot sun out here right now. And so what I'm gonna do is, that's not gonna stop me. If it stops you, it just stops you. That's you. But I'm gonna wash the car. I washed this car when it's been hot outside before. I'm going to fill this bucket right here with some, let's put a little reset in there. Not really, I just eyeball it. I'm not like some other people. Maybe folks will utilize, certain methods, if you will, or somebody else's methods. I like that one guy named Pan the Organizer. He always says, hey, whatever works for you, just do that if that's what works for you. So we'll put water in there, get it nice and foamy. And what I'm gonna do, you guys, is because I have all these bugs on the front, I'm gonna do something just a little bit different. I'm gonna kind of just gently go over the front with the hand mitt. Gently go over the front. I gently go over the windshield with the hand mitt. Is anybody telling me to do that? No, I'm just doing it because it's my car. All right, so put a little water in here. One of the things that you're gonna see me do is I just like to do that, agitate. That's what I'm all about. Somebody may look and say, hey, you didn't hit that spoke right there. You didn't quite get that right there. That's okay. I'm going back through. By the time I get done, I'm gonna touch everything, trust me. So what I'm just doing now, I'm just agitating, just trying to agitate all the dirt, just get it moving in a different direction. So I'm gonna fill this up with water and let it soak up real good. I'm gonna start doing is agitating, you guys. I'm gonna agitate all these bugs. The car's been all the way to Northern Virginia and back, and so I got some bugs in there. I got some bugs in some spots that I probably can't even see, but I'm gonna get them out. Trust me, I'm gonna get them out. So I'm just gonna agitate. I'm not trying to get them off with one. That's all I want to do with that. And then I'm just gonna come back and, I learned how to wash cars from my father. I don't know about y'all. Me and my father, we used to be outside washing cars. We didn't use all this fancy polishing stuff that they use now, or fancy wash that we use now. We use dishwashing liquid. That's what we used back in the day. They used a different paint back then too. So, but that's what we did. We used some dishwashing liquid, and so he taught me how to really wash a car. And so that's what I'm doing now. All I'm doing, you guys, all I'm doing right now, y'all, is just putting some soap on, and we just gonna agitate. We're just gonna agitate. That's all we're doing. So I got a PPF on the front. So I said bam because I'm looking and I'm seeing all them bugs they just fell off. They just fell off, okay? So what's next? So now I'm going to apply the foam cannon. I'm gonna apply the foam cannon, but let me wet the car down just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna apply the foam. Going with that. Inside the car, I put that small cooler. You saw that small cooler. I put that small cooler in the car. Had about 4 Gatorades in there, 4 waters, little small waters, so we're good to go with all that. And then I had some pretzels. I put some pretzels in the car. Had that going just in case I wanted a snack. I don't know what you do. Put in the comments. Tell me what you do inside the car. What do you do inside the car? Also, inside the car, I had hand sanitizer, hand wipes, all that kind of stuff. I still, you know, when I stop at the gas stations, you guys, I still got that COVID thing going. So I don't like to touch a whole bunch of stuff. So I'll just utilize my the hand sanitizer and stuff. So that's what was in the car. So we'll do that. We'll do that every time we go on these long trips. I wiped the windshield down with no rinse, and that worked out real good, right? So we're good. All right, let's go to work. Foaming up the tires as well, so they're gonna get it as well. I only fill this canister up halfway. I don't fill it all the way up because I don't use that much foam. Back through and just touch it. I'm just gonna touch it. This is where some people don't like it. You foamed it. You foamed, why are you touching it? Hey, because I want to. Because I want to. Because I can. I'm foaming it down and I'm getting all them bugs off. And trust me, it's gonna be clean. We used to say this, it's gonna be clean as the Board of Health. 313, it's gonna be clean as the Board of Health. You remember that? You're probably too young. You're probably too young. Velocity 313, but it's gonna be clean as the Board of Health. So I just go through, touch it, boom, bam. Real quick, y'all. What are you doing? I'm just agitating. That's all. When you see that song, that foam just sliding off so quick, see me working so quick, because I got the ceramic coat on there. And that ceramic coat, it pushes that stuff off the car quick. So you gotta move quick, and I'm moving quick, right? I'm moving quick. And remember what I told y'all, it's hot outside. So I'm gonna come back through. Sorry to be breathing so heavy on y'all, but it is what it is. So it's gonna come back through and put me just a little bit of foam on there, and I'm gonna rinse it. Throw me some foam on, and I'm gonna rinse it. Now, in order to dry it, I'm gonna take it in the garage and dry it in the garage. If this is too loud, I'll play some cool music. See, I don't. See, I'm gonna have a little bit of snow foam left, and I'm okay with that. I'm gonna have a little snow foam left. I'm okay with that. Yeah, see it now? See that? See it? You hear it? If you can hear it, that's that snow foam. That's that snow foam getting down to the end. It's just trying to pull it up and get it off. Now, if it's not so hot outside, I'll let this sit for a while. If it's not hot, I'll just let it sit and I'll just let it drip if it's not so hot outside. But because it's hot, I'm gonna go ahead and get it off, and then I'm gonna pull everything out of the way and get it in the garage and dry it. See? See? Bugs is all gone. See, I'm paying attention to where the bugs got into the cracks and crevices, and I've agitated it. And see, and so I've agitated it enough. I mean, you can see that black starting to pop through. You can see that black just popping. Bam! Go back through. I'm not done rinsing, y'all. Don't quit on me. Like, subscribe, click that bell notification. Don't quit. I'm not done agitating. I'm just agitating. I'm getting close, but I ain't quite there yet, y'all. My shampoo is just clinging. Listen, y'all, my shampoo is clinging to that ceramic coat. You can see it. I'm coming back around, don't worry.
Y'all want to stay judging and stuff. Listen, told y'all I was coming back.
I might rinse this car 2 or 3 times. When I'm done, it won't be a drop of soap on it, nor water spot. Look at that. Look at that. I need to talk to y'all about gawkers. Used to gawkers. There's so many gawkers out there. People will pull up to me, you guys. I'm rolling pretty good. I ain't gonna tell you how fast I was rolling, but I was rolling pretty good. And people will pull up to me, big. He's flying just to get up to me. Then they get next to me and slow down, look over at the car, wave at me and stuff. You know, we have that battery charger, and that battery charger to me is, I don't know, it's cute, but I just took the power cord and I plugged the power cord into our power strip, and that's what I use for my phone, because I use my phone as a map. But so I use my phone as a map. So by doing so, I needed to make sure that my phone was charged up, right? Told y'all. Corvette cruising. Corvette cruising. This how you cruise. Oh, y'all that are scared of a black car, this how you do it. This how you do it. I'm getting really blessed because the sun keeps going away. I went and got my terry cloth towels because I just wanted to show you guys that this particular towel, all the stuff I get it from Amazon. This particular towel, I dry it off. I don't always dry it off. Sometimes I will use my Master Blaster. I don't feel like doing that, pulling it out today, but I will do that. But this towel, look at that. Look what that towel did. That towel just dried the car. So I'll go through, and I just wanted to show the people who, all the doubters, all the haters who say, don't you dare don't wash that car, it's too hot, it's too sunny. Oh man, you just gotta be on top of it. I told y'all, man, I wash cars with the best of them. With my dad. Man, me and my dad used to wash cars every Saturday morning. Man, I ain't new to this. True to this, man. I ain't new to this. My daddy had Cadillacs all the time I was growing up. We always washed the car, and it didn't matter. Sun shining, we just moved the car around. That's what we did. You know, now, you can't wash the car in the sun. What? Why? You'll get water spots. Dry the car, man. Dry the car. Dry the car. So, I'm just drying the car right now. Again, I got this towel from Amazon. Sweet towel. It does the job. And then what I do, I'm gonna get all this, I'm gonna get the 95% of the water off, and I'm okay. Watch this, y'all. Pay attention to this. I'm okay if I do not get 100% of the water off, because I'm gonna go back with that blue towel, and I'm gonna go back with my detail spray, and I'm just gonna go over it, and boom. And then you guys, when y'all see me pull up, y'all say, look, that dude been on it. That dude has been on it. That's that. Boom. So I did it just like that, y'all. And I'll go back through. I'll take this blue towel right here. And okay, y'all, this is that G-Max stuff. G-Max detail spray. And I just got it in a different container. Got to shake it up because it settles at the bottom. So then what I'll do is I'll make sure I'll hit spots. I'll just hit the spots, y'all. Where it needs to get dry. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll just take my leaf blower. I'll take my leaf blower and I'll blow like the mirror area where that water gathered. And see, like in here where that water will gather, I'll come back in a little bit later on and just dry that off. And the C8 has so many beautiful curves, man. You gotta kind of ride those curves, you know. You gotta ride them. You just can't dry it and keep on moving, right? And I know it's a video, so on a video, you guys are sitting at the house saying, "Hey man, do this. Hey man, do that." "Hey man, you're missing this. Hey man, get that right there. Get that right there. I get it. I might get it when the camera's off, but trust me, I'm gonna get it. Right? I'm gonna get it. So, bugs came off real good, y'all, like I never was out of town. Bugs came off like I wasn't even out of town. And that's why I wiped it down first. Because I just, I just felt like it needed a little extra. And so that's what I did, just a little extra. And then I put the cannon on it. All right, so that's how I do it. All right, you guys, from there, I'll just put the tire shine on. I'll use my applicator and I'll put the tire shine on. And I just go around the tire with the tire shine. Fits real nicely on the applicator. Now, I just did that for you guys, so you guys can see what I do right to the end. But when I do the other 4, I'm gonna go back in with my leaf blower and blow out the rest of that water so that it's applied evenly across the board. Listen, like, subscribe, click that bell notification to be notified whenever I produce a new video. I need you guys. Come on, y'all, help me, man. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. It's not about me, but it's about us. I'm gonna be at the Lucas Run in July. I'll be at some other events. When I come out, I'm gonna videotape your car. I want your car to get on the channel. So make sure that you like and subscribe. Subscriptions don't cost you anything. If you're in a generation where they used to bring around magazines and they would ask you, did you want to subscribe? And then you have a magazine for a year that you did not like. That's not it. That's not it at all. This is just a subscription. You just say subscribe, and then you're just part of our family. That's why I call y'all fam. Okay, that's it. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. We're going to get up to 1,000 subscribers. 1,000. That's the goal. But once I get to 1,000 and come out, I can do giveaways, I can do raffles, I can do a lot of things that I cannot do because I don't have 1,000. So listen, help me get there, you guys. Like, subscribe, click that bell notification. We'll see you next time.